right, boys, we have a huge issue right now, and that would be scammers. Yeah, they're all over the place, and they're absolutely just destroying everyone's DMs. So if you follow Ownboss Supply Co on Instagram, for example, this is happening on TikTok and Facebook as well, you'll get a list about like of 30 people, 30 own bosses following you, which doesn't make any sense because Ownboss Supply Co has 100,000 followers. So
and one account.
And one account. So if you get a message like this or like this on any platform saying that you won and you owe money, it's false. We do not DM anybody at any time about prizes ever on social media. Ever. We will physically call you and verify. You'll hear our voices and know it's us. We're gonna do a theoretical thing right here, ready? Let's say you're on Instagram, you're scrolling, you follow Ownboss, you see this, boom, and it pops up. Or this, boom, and it pops up on Facebook. You're like, what is this? You're scrolling through it, you're like, oh my God, I just won OB9, holy crap. And then they say, yeah, you won. Please send $1,000 on Zelle. And you're like, oh, okay, so never, we'll never do that. Well, what's gonna happen is, if you were to win this, Martin Kane would call you and verify that you're a legal citizen of the US, and then you can actually take this prize home, and then you'd be round in the ringer as a potential winner. And then you would get a phone call from me and Chris saying that, hey, you actually won it, we're gonna fly out here. You don't owe a single thing if you were to win this. You don't owe $1, you aren't going to send us money, you don't send anything. It's nothing like that. You come fly down, you pick up your setup and you leave. That's it. You owe your taxes to the federal government when you win it. That's why we give the cash with it. So don't ever send anybody $1 from any of these giveaway companies. If anybody says you win, not just for Ownboss, there's multiple different companies, I'm looking out for you guys. Don't send money. You don't owe anyone anything if you win this. At all, ever. You buy your shirts and that's it. So.
And you don't even pay for the flights. We pay for all of that.
We pay for everything. You don't owe $1. It's like, I'm very frustrated with this because here's a conversation right here of a guy that was trying to get scammed. Here it is. Listen to this.
Hello.
Hello, this is Rob.
Yeah, Rob. So are you ready to complete the process now?
I am. I'm headed to my bank.
All right. So what did your boss say about the leave of absence?
He said it's all good.
Okay, very good. All right. So the email that you received last night, you said that you read it through, right?
I did. Can you explain that to me a little bit more? After I was reading over it, I was confused about it.
All right. What were you? All right. What were you confused about?
Like I thought that wasn't for the taxes for the prize package.
Oh, you're confused about the taxes for the prize package?
Yes.
All right. So, like, can you be more specific? You're talking about in the email that you received, you didn't understand the part that was talking about the taxes and stuff.
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Well, remember, all right, the 30.2% that is charged and all lump sum payout, that is because you're receiving 30,000 at once. You're not receiving it like yearly or monthly. You're receiving it in a lump sum payout. On every lump sum payout, there's a 30.2% of taxes that is charged. So we, the company, have decided that we will be taking care of like 98% of it for you. So you, the winner, has to take your 2% of taxes, and the 2% of taxes that will be remaining can only be taken care of by the winner in your legal name and address that we have here for you. So the 2% that is remaining is $1,500, right? And you are required to have that sent off to your merchant banker, so your merchant banker can have her signature signed under your winner's manifest to notify the IRS that this taxes was already been taken care of by you, and it will make your winnings that you're receiving 100% tax-free.
So I'm so you've given away these prizes before. Like, whenever I get there, is somebody going to pick me up, or?
Right, we're going to meet you at the airport. You said that you have been to Detroit before.
I have, yes.
Right, so we're going to meet you at the airport.
Okay, and then we're going to the Ownboss Supply Company warehouse.
Right, the warehouse.
Where's that at? I can't remember. It's in Detroit somewhere.
Yeah, it's in Detroit.
Okay.
Alrighty. Okay, so you're actually going to the bank to get the funds. But I was wondering if, because the bank that you are with only allows you to do up to 1,000 within a 24-hour period. I am
How do you
not
know this
sure.
stuff?
Huh?
How do you know this?
Because
Have you used USA before?
no,
Or is it
because
Zelle?
we normally use Zelle. Zelle is the
Okay.
app that we normally use, but like for every bank have a different Zelle limit. Like for example, I think the limit for a Chase Bank per week is like 1,000 or 500. We have been using these banks for quite a while, so we normally know the limits that they have.
Is this your personal number that you're talking to me on?
Well, it's the phone issued to me by company.
So you work for Own Boss again,
Yeah, I work for our own boss.
and you're the sweepstakes manager, sweepstakes
Right,
coordinator.
I'm the sweepstakes administrator.
Okay. Can we call the company and before I send you this money to make sure that it's all good? Can I talk to someone at the actual company?
Well, I'm working for the actual company. You say that like I don't work here.
Okay. So you're there right now. You're at the company. You're not off site.
I didn't hear you. Can you please repeat?
So you are actually there at the company right now.
Right, I'm at my office.
Oh, the office there at Own Boss.
Right, I'm at my office at the warehouse.
Okay. Because I've been talking with the owners and they said that they haven't received any information.
Okay, so which owner were you speaking with specifically?
I don't know. Specifically, which owners do you know?
Well, we only have two owners, Frank and Chris.
Frank and Chris.
Yep.
And where are they at right now? Because one of them says, they both say that they're not in the office. Can you confirm that?
Well, I don't understand what you're saying. If I can confirm if they're not at the office, can you please be more specific? Like, just explain it to me so I can understand.
Yeah, so they said that I probably need to take all my information that I have from you and turn it into the National Fraud Department.
Okay, so basically you're saying that I don't work here and I'm a fraud or a scam.
What's that company called? I don't know it. What's that company called? Own Boss Supply Co., right? It's Frank from Own Boss Supply Co. Yeah, you're a f***ing idiot. You're a f***ing scamming piece of shit. And hope so, why don't you get your scamming ass off the internet and stop pretending to do my business?
Who are you? Do you know who you're talking to?
I do. Do you know who you're talking to? Yeah. Remember that company, Own Boss Supply Co.? I own it. And I found out everything about you. So, good luck. So if you've been followed by literally any of these, that is not us. Okay, that's a scammer trying to take your hard-earned money for some BS.
Well, I don't understand what you're saying.
These are our only accounts. If you guys do have questions, we have an email. It's called customerservice@ownbosssupplyco.com. And if you have any questions about anything, hit us up. But if someone, like if you go on Instagram, you'll immediately get followed by like 30 fake Own Boss accounts. We have 100,000 followers on Instagram. If somehow we DM you, like if you think Own Boss DMs you, it's very simple. Verify it. Go to the page and see how many followers it has. It's like that's the easy thing you can do right off the bat. Because none of them have over like 300 followers. Do that. You probably didn't win if we DM'd you. We don't DM you if you won. That's not how this works. I had to clear that up because there's been a lot of issues, especially recently, of just fraudulent people acting like they won. So there's that, guys. This is OB9 right here. Truck, trailer, machine, and $30,000 in cash, or $100,000 in cash is a cash out option. If you have no use for this setup, or your house has a too small of a driveway for you to take it home, or you can't figure it out, we'll literally give you 100 G's in cash. I mean, Dustin took home 100 G's. Watch that video. Here it is right here. Look at it. He took home $100,000 and bought a bunch of other stuff that he wanted for buying a t-shirt. Wild. HomeBossPlego.com. Check it out. 89428 because this. Look at it.